Hello again, Steve here with a few comments on the question, what is a soul? We always, I'm sure, well, not always, but a lot of us have heard the term soul, and it's kind of a mysterious concept very often. I remember as a kid, I would hear my parents and older brothers and sisters talking about my soul or their soul, and I remember one person who will remain nameless who, to the question, do you have a soul? He said, I'm not sure, but I have an arsehole. So that wasn't what I was going to talk about, but it was, it's an interesting topic, because what is a soul? In fact, what got me intrigued, I often ask people when they use these terms, what do you mean by that? Because it's interesting. And there was one time there was a guy who was an atheist, claimed to be an atheist. He talked about his soul, and he used the term soul. And I never got around to asking, what do you actually mean by that? I mean, I always thought this was kind of a religious concept. But I ran across an argument not long ago that soul is self, like true self. And that kind of makes sense because in, the little bit of Latin languages that I know, like in Spanish, solo is sort of like one, or solamente is like only or alone or something like this, is sort of these words. So it's kind of means like individual, is the individual, and if it is the individual, then it has to be the true individual, right? Whereas so often we come around in life as kind of as fakers, or as add-on. It's like me plus. I'm an engineer. I'm in this. I'm in that. But I'm not. What am I actually, right? So I think that there's a point to be made that soul is it could be said is the real self, and therefore people who have kind of lost themselves in serious delusions, in a way they're kind of soulless. So I just thought I'd leave that with you today, as in terms of thought, because it certainly was a lot of clarity to me. Somebody's just turned on the water next door, so there's a lot of background noise. That's why. So I'll cut this short. But anyways, that's just a few thoughts on what is the soul, and to me it makes more sense that the soul is the true self. And in fact, I looked it up in on my Mac's dictionary here, and one of the definitions, it says the essence of something, the integrity, is the soul of the individual life. And I thought that was really well said, because integrity is like integral, like what holds it all together, what's the core of it, right? So I think there's a lot to be taken from that. The essence of something, and the essence of us is the truth of us, right? The true self. And the more we can get in touch with that, self-knowledge and so on, the more we'll live a soulful life. So if this has any value, please like, subscribe, share down below. Steve here again, great chatting. We'll talk again soon. Goodbye for now.